like most of the suburban grounds, the atmosphere was fantastic, but the Moorabbin ground was unique in that it had this one specific area called, and it was very aptly called too, the animal cage. This is where diehard St Kilda, and it was situated in front of the main stand. It was just a terrace with 44-gallon drums that were lit and used to keep the guys warm. And well, the diehards would probably start having their first drinks, because in those days you had the reserves that started at 11:45. They would start with the reserves and had their first drink at 11:45. So by the time the main game started, they were really warmed up and they were ready for a big afternoon. And the commentary position at Moorabbin in those days was at the back of the stand that was going down to the animal cage. So what we found happened was that whenever the St Kilda side would get a bum rap from the umpire or something like that, for some reason these supporters would turn around and yell at the commentary box as if it was the commentator's fault, and it wasn't. And the same thing happened when you worked at, say, Windy Hill and on a scaffold, and the patrons are right underneath you, and they would do exactly the same thing. But St Kilda's was probably the worst. In some ways the worst, but in some ways the best. And I remember there was this one chap there who would be there every week. Every home game, he was standing next to the 44-gallon drum, keeping warm with a Bundy and Coke or something like that in his hand and enjoying the reserves. And his way of supporting was he would say, "Come on, Satyrs." And this caught on with all the people around him. So in the end, it was like a very poor, out of tune choir by 2 o'clock in the afternoon singing that. And he brought along the character and the personalities. And I mean, without being harsh, there are a lot of misfits down there, and but they enjoyed it, and we enjoyed it too. It helped make the day.